the chat is set up. Okay, so okay, fine. Okay, it's done. Okay, everything is set up properly. Amazing. Okay, I just wanted to make sure of that. Okay, okay, this is also okay, fine. Okay, so the agenda for today's session is actually I'll be telling you about first let's talk about Cognizant, and then let's go to LTI Mindtree and Capgemini. So the content that I have, it will be applicable for all the three companies plus LTI Mindtree and then Capgemini. So the thing is, for Cognizant, aptitude and technical assessment are happening for people. Some of the people have attended both. Some have attended only one of these. Okay, so in the upcoming week, in the upcoming days, everyone will be completing the aptitude and technical assessment, and the next one is technical interview. So that is with regards to Cognizant, and then with regards to LTI Mindtree and Capgemini. So for LTI Mindtree, for many of the colleges, the result has been out for the online assessment, written assessment first of all, and the next one is the technical interview for them also. Okay, and then for Capgemini, SVAR test, people are attending their SVAR test. Okay, so like many of them have attended it, some are still attending it. So the next step is actually technical interview. So all the three companies, the technical interview is the next one, and in this video we'll be seeing about what you need to prepare exactly. Okay, I'll be giving you kind of like the roadmap and the resources for it. So watch this session completely. Okay. Okay, fine. Hi Ganga. Cognizant call for technical interview. When will be the technical interview? Okay, so for Cognizant, so they'll be sending you people the shortlisted candidates first of all. Okay, through your college you'll be receiving that. Fine. So through your college you'll be receiving the shortlisted candidates list, and after that you'll be receiving a mail regarding regarding that HR interview. Interviewers will be coming to our campus on these and these dates. Okay, so first it will be through the college and then the mail. Okay, and then actually the interview will be happening, that is offline. So it will take 2 more weeks for that. Okay, so you've got a lot of time. Okay, please upload TCS NQT preparation video. So the next step is that, so in the upcoming session I've planned for that, Rakilesh, I'll be doing that. Okay, so I'll be doing that. Okay, I hope that answered your question, Rakilesh, Nagi, Reddy, and Santosh. Ma'am, do these MNC hire BSc graduates in future? Okay, so in future, BSc graduates, um, so for example, like BCA, MCA, they've been hired BCA, MCA students. So if you look at the eligibility criteria, uh, they mostly hire BE, BTech. So BSc only they don't usually hire. Okay, in future also it might change. We don't know, but they don't usually hire BSc, I guess. Okay, but in future it might change. I'll do some research on it and let you know, Hitesh. Okay. So Cognizant interview, it will be offline in your college. Okay, Harika. Okay, LTI Mindtree has GD? No, LTI Mindtree doesn't have GD. The next step for you will be technical interview. Okay, and then after that HR interview. Now let's go into this. So first let me talk about the Cognizant part. Okay, and then I'll go to technical step by step. Okay, fine. So for Cognizant technical interview, so I'll be talking about the cluster breakdown. How should you prepare and what exactly should you prepare? Okay. Okay, fine. So if you look at this, this was for Cognizant actually. So if you take Cognizant, the registration, communication, and all of these are done. The like aptitude and technical assessment, people are still waiting to attend this. Okay, this is still going on in the process only. The results are not out yet. The results are not out, so we'll have to wait for it. It will take anywhere from 10 days to 2 weeks for the interview to happen. Okay, Fine. So all the shortlisted candidates will actually notified on the hiring category for the interview. They've talked about this. What exactly is the hiring category means? Either for Gen Z technical interview, Gen Z pro technical interview, or Gen Z next technical interview. So if you've done really well in your aptitude technical and communication assessment, you will mostly be selected for Gen Z. But if you have done really well, plus you have some certifications, means you'll be selected for Gen Z Pro or Gen Z Next, and that is certifications such as Pega certification, ServiceNow certification, or a cloud certification, cloud practitioner certification, even SAP certification, any of those certification. If you have that, you will be selected for Gen Z Pro and Gen Z Next, and then after this, you'll be getting the LOI, letter of intent. Okay, fine. Now let's just move into this. Okay, I just want to get some point across. Fine. So this video, this session is for all the companies. Okay, I'll be covering everyone, every company: Cognizant, Capgemini, and LTI Mindtree. So please do uh, watch it. Okay, so first let's take Cognizant. So there are three clusters. Fine. So your technical interview will be based on your cluster only. First point is that, so your technical interview will be based on your cluster only. So if you are from Java cluster, then questions will be from Java, SQL, and front end, that is web UI. So with respect to Java, you have to study the problem solving part, searching, sorting algorithms, string handling, arrays, collection in Java, and then control flow statements, all concepts, all basic and medium concepts. Okay, working with date and time, exception handling, OOP concept, all of these. Okay, all of this you can expect to be asked in your tech interview. Followed by that, with respect to MySQL, you can expect first of all these like it's going to be MySQL. So DDL, data definition language, manipulation language, data control, transaction control language, constraints, SQL operators, functions, clauses, joins and their types, subquery, views and indices. So if you are preparing for the interview, first concentrate on your cluster on all of these topics, and then you can move on to the next part which I'll be talking about. And then the third one is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I hope you got an idea. So let me talk about the cluster one. So as I already told before, you need to be prepared on first of all Java, MySQL, and then front end. So you should be giving first importance to this one. Okay, very very important. The next one is actually resume based questions. So you will be carrying your resume in hand, so you have to carry that in hand and they'll be getting you from there and asking questions on that. So resume based questions is very very important. They ask everything about from your resume, the projects that you've done, the technology that you've mentioned, whatever you've mentioned in your resume, you have to know nook and corner of that. So without that you should not go for the interview. So you'll have to be very much prepared on your resume part, resume, projects, technologies mentioned in projects and everything. This is the second one. So this particular thing, it's not only applicable for Cognizant but also for LTI Mindtree or Capgemini. This is the basic technical interview structure for all the service based companies. Okay, I wanted to listen to this for all the service based companies. Okay, fine. So first of all, so since it is for Cognizant, you'll have to prepare on the cluster that they have assigned you. Okay, and then the resume and the projects that you've done. Projects can be final year project, mini project, any kind of personal projects. Also, if you've mentioned that in your resume, they'll ask about it. Okay, the technology that you have mentioned for the project you've used, how many members in your projects, what is your role, how did you handle everything, questions like that. And followed by that, technology is mentioned in the resume and the project. Okay, apart from this cluster, you would have mentioned, so you might have been a Python person, they have assigned to Java cluster. So if you say I'm really well versed in Python, so they can ask questions from Python also. Okay, this is what resume based questions is all about. And then mandatory, it's mandatory for you to prepare on all of these CS subjects. Okay, CS subjects, and they are DBMS, computer networks, computer architecture, and operating system. It is very mandatory for you to prepare this. This is the basic for every interview. They'll definitely ask questions on DBMS, OS, CA, CN. This is very very important. It is good for you to be prepared on all of these. Okay, and followed by that, definitely they'll be asking you to solve a coding question. Okay, what kind of coding question? Pretty basic questions only, basic questions. Okay, so what happens is you'll be given a laptop, okay, and then the interviewer will also have a laptop. It will be connected between, okay. So actually, what happens is there will be an interface for you with a Java compiler based on your cluster, a Java compiler, and then he or she will give you the question and you'll have to type the answer in that. So that will be displayed to the interviewer also. So coding question, they'll definitely ask mostly based on OOP concepts. So they'll be assessing if you are able to solve OOPs, okay. So this is with regards to the coding, and also some general things such as testing your communication skills. So for Cognizant, they assess everything: your communication skills, your coding skills, your projects that you have done, okay, your soft skills, leadership skills, your subject knowledge and everything, okay. And then with respect to this, jam means just a minute, so they might even give you a topic, like, can you talk on this topic for 1 minute, like that. Okay, you can expect, you can 100% expect that. So for Cognizant technical interview, they're going to touch every point, and duration of the interview is going to be like maximum 45 minutes. Okay, 45 minutes. So on an average, I can say 40 to 45 minutes, not less than that. Definitely always more than 40 to 45 minutes, since it's going to be happening offline. This is a face-to-face interview. Okay, now let me just, I hope you got an idea. Now let me just come to the comments and see. Okay, okay. Alambai Swati has asked, after how many days we'll have coding assessment after aptitude round? So for Cognizant, so you're asking about Cognizant, right? So so for Cognizant, mostly it's like after the aptitude assessment itself, the next day itself you'll be getting coding, but this year it's pretty different. So mostly it'll take some time. Okay, you'll have to wait for it, 4 to 5 days or even a week. Cluster 2 and cluster 3 aptitude exam will happen. So if cluster 2 and cluster 3 aptitude exam hasn't happened yet, you'll have to wait for the update from the from Cognizant. Okay, so it's been different for this particular batch. So it will happen, but you'll have to wait for their updates. It might even take a week also. Will Cognizant only shortlist based on aptitude round results? Lucky has asked. No, not only based on aptitude round results, also communication aptitude and tech, like the coding assessment. Okay. Data Sai has asked, may I change my resume that I've given in Superset for interview? Um, for interview, actually, this is face-to-face interview, right? For Cognizant, actually, what they'll be doing is you'll be carrying a resume with you, so they'll be asking questions from that only. But if you want to change, there is an update option, I guess, also in the Superset. You can go on and see that. So if it gives you an option to change the resume, you can do that. If not, you can't. Okay. Okay. Anime World has asked, when will be the interview for Cognizant? All rounds are over for me, ma'am. Okay. So all rounds are over for you. So the interview for Cognizant. Okay, the thing is, okay. And the thing is, actually, Anime World. So first of all, if all of your friends have also completed it within a few days, the Cognizant will be sending the college the shortlisted persons list. Okay, so that will take 4 to 5 days, and after that they'll be visiting your college. You'll be getting a mail regarding that, and that will be 2 weeks from that. Okay, so from now you'll be getting at least 2 weeks of time to prepare for technical interview. Okay, Arjun has asked 8 but not got proper sequence. Yes, mostly that is enough for you to get selected. If you've not got proper output in this also, they'll mostly select based on coding itself, Arjun. Okay, how many people does LTI Mindtree usually hire? They've shortlisted 200 out of 2000 from my college, Karthik has asked. Okay, so that is really a less amount, right? So they only hire very few people. For example, for 2024 batch also, the result actually, the selected candidate result, like 4 to 5 people, 5 to 10 people, even 2 people. Okay, even 2% only. Remaining people are in progress list, so their results are not out yet. Okay, so maximum they will hire 10, only in that range. This is not bulk hiring. Okay, they won't hire in bulk. So even in the first round itself, you can see so much of people got rejected. So they only hire very few people. Okay, Karthik. Yes, ma'am, there is update resume option in Superset. Will that be finalized for interview? So data actually, for interview, I mean, you'll be carrying a resume with you, and you'll be giving that to the interviewer in Cognizant. Okay, and they'll be asking questions from that only. Okay, that was how it was for 2024 batch. If you want to change now, you can change it also. It will not cause any harm and all, because mostly you'll be carrying your resume with you. Okay. Okay, Capgemini, you completed your SVAR. So mostly the timeline is actually mostly within a week you can receive your results, Bhargavi. So and then within 4 days, 5 days, the timeline. So in the next week itself, you can even have your technical interview. So it's good to be prepared. Okay. I hope that answered your question. Is the cluster random? No, the cluster is not random, Charan. The cluster is based on Cognizant's business demand. Okay, based on their demand, they assign it. Like they want this much amount of people for Java, Python, and C Sharp. Based on that, they just assign the cluster. Okay, Charan. Okay, SQL related certificate. I don't know if they accept SQL related certificate, Uttaman, because they accept like certifications such as Pega, ServiceNow, and then cloud certification, SAP certifications like that. I don't think SQL certification will be valid. So if you don't have any the like a software certificated, then mostly will be given genc. Okay, Uttaman Pradeep. No, Argya, aptitude is not a shortlisting round. It's not a rejection round. Okay. So aptitude plus technical based on the score of aptitude, technical, and then communication, they'll be giving the technical interview. They'll be shortlisting for that. Okay, between LTI and Techum, which is good? So, okay, so that is a good question. I'll definitely put a video on that. Many people have also asked similar questions. So I'll be doing a comparison video on that, Karthik Narayanan. Okay, since many of them has asked before itself. So okay, now let me just this is with regards to cluster 1. With regards to cluster 2, as I already said before, you have to be prepared with Python, data structures, and then functions, object oriented programming, file handling, libraries and modules, exception handling. So whatever it's in here, you just go prepared with it. That will be more than enough for you. Okay, so and then with regards to database, you have to prepare this. And then if you're from Python cluster, definitely they'll be asking a question from cloud fundamentals. Okay, definitely they'll be asking you questions like uh, so how cloud made companies better, without cloud and with cloud, what is the difference? Okay, like they'll be testing your understanding regarding cloud. Okay, so I hope that was understandable for you. If you're from Python cluster, first priority you should be giving to all of these three. And then, as I already said before, after you complete all these three, go on with your resume. Okay, this is the first one. Second one will be your resume. Third one, concentrate on CS subjects. Fourth one, concentrate on coding. And then fifth one, you can concentrate on this one. So coding, definitely they'll be asking. So I'm just telling you, it's not really a priority, but you'll have to cover all of these. So everything is first priority, because you'll be asked question from all of these. Even coding, they'll be asking you to code. Okay, so you'll have to be prepared on that. Fine. Okay. And then with regards to cluster 3 also, with respect to C sharp, so you have to cover all of these topics. Fine. Arrays and collections, control flow statements, working with date and time, exception handling, oops, and then actually queries. Okay, database, answer SQL using MySQL, all of these things. They might even ask you to write a query. And then web UI, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. One thing I just want to say is that, so in some interviews they ask about, so what coding question you received, what SQL question you solved, what query you solved, do you remember it, how did you solve it? They can even ask that. So please do remember whatever you solved in your coding in your SQL query, in your front end simulator. Okay, And then with regards to it, as I already said before, be prepared with C#. First, give importance to your cluster, and then to your project and resume, and then all of the CS subjects, coding, and then your communication skills. Okay, I hope you got an idea regarding this. Okay, so since the interviews are coming up, that is Cognizant, LTI Mindtree, and then Capgemini, all of the interviews are coming up. So one thing I would suggest is that, so okay, if you're 100% done with your preparation, I mean, so if you're confident in your preparation, then that alone is not enough. Because when you attend the mock interview only, so when you attend like the actual interview, when you attend the actual interview, you'll be feeling like, okay, I know this, but I can't get this point out of my mind, so I'm feeling really anxious. So you'll be getting all of these problems, and you might actually be forgetting. Okay, so to solve this, you'll have to attend a lot of mock interviews. That's why I have decided to provide. So whatever companies you are preparing for, Cognizant, LTIMindtree, or Capgemini, I'll be conducting one-on-one mock interview, and this would be at rupees 99 only. Okay, so what benefits you'll be getting from this mock interview is that, point number one, I'll conduct two mock interviews. Okay, so two mock interviews. In the first mock interview, I'll be conducting you the interview as how the, like exactly how the interviewer conducts for Cognizant also. Okay, for the particular company. So it will be it will be online, because I'll be conducting this in Google Meet only. So in the first mock interview, I'll be giving you like 35 to 40 minutes of interview, and then the questions, I'll be interviewing you. So I'll be assessing you. Okay, so what kind of in which areas you're lagging, or you, if you're really good, and then I'll be giving you the feedback. Okay, in which areas you have to improve yourself. So after you improve that, I will be conducting a second mock for you. So where you should be seeing some improvement based on your previous feedback, and then in the second mock interview itself, we can come to an understanding. Fine, this is how these mock interviews will be going. This will be at only rupees 99 per person. Okay, so how can you avail this mock interview is that there are some steps that you should follow, pretty easy only. So in the description box itself of this particular session or video, in the description box, I have put the link for the Telegram group. Okay, so I've started a Telegram group, so you can join the Telegram group through the link. Fine. So and then you can message that you are interested for the tech interview, and then my team will contact you regarding that, and we can go on from that for related to the how the interview, we can plan that, in which stage of preparation you are, and then the payment details and everything. Okay, this is how you can do it. Pretty simple, pretty easy to contact. You can just message me on Telegram itself. Fine, so I just given the Telegram group link in the description box also. This will be really useful for you, and it is mandatory to attend the mock interview. Okay, so then when you face the real interview, all of your fears will be gone, and you can get out the answer properly. Okay, fine, I just wanted to get this point across. So interview question series, I decided to put a series on this actually. So yesterday I talked about the Java oops. Okay, Java oops interview question, because with respect to Java, they always cover oops questions. Okay, I just wanted to talk about the oops question, and yesterday I talked all about that. And today I've got like DBMS, OSCA, CN, PDFs and everything. Okay, computer fundamentals, DBMS PDF. Okay, all of this. So if you're going for interview, this will be useful for you. Okay, you can just give it a read. Okay, all of the questions that will be asked, it's over here. Fine. And then with respect to operating system, it is very important to study this also. Mostly they also ask question from this. And then computer networks. Okay, fine. So computer networks regarding this also. So I've got these PDFs. So I just decided to do a series on this. So in this session, I've talked about all of these. I mean, SQL cheat sheet is already available in another live session for the aptitude uploaded. That is more than enough for you to do it. Okay, so this is also done, and this will also be done in this session. In the upcoming videos of the session, I'll be putting videos on this and this. Okay, actually. Enough. Okay, I just want you to understand that. So please do consider giving a mock interview. It will be very, very useful for you. It will be worth your time. Fine. Okay, let me just answer some questions. Okay. Done aptitude today, nearly 20 questions correct and some game based. Now there will be technical round. Any suggestions? Okay, Rising Star, for technical, I would just say, I think, I would just say, manage your time properly. Okay, I mean, you have to manage your time properly with regards to the solving the coding questions, because it is pretty difficult. Coding questions are medium to difficult. Okay, and then SQL queries are very very easy. You can solve it easily. Like if your cluster is Python, then the cloud is also very easy. But front end simulator, you'll have to manage your time efficiently on that. So only one suggestion I'll be giving is manage your time efficiently and solve the questions. Give equal importance to all. Okay. Okay. MCQ question and tech round. Divyashri, that actually depends on in tech. Are you asking about the Cognizant? You're asking Cognizant, right? Okay. So for cluster two only, there will be technical MCQ for the cloud. Like remaining for all, there won't be any MCQs. Okay. They got SVAR results, but we didn't get results. Is there any chance to get the interview mail? You're talking with regards to Capgemini, right? So I think so. I just want to know, Aripalli, when you attended your, so like when you attended your Capgemini SVAR, okay? Ayush Anshu will interview Cognizant College or Cognizant office. Okay. Interview of Cognizant will happen in your college, okay? It will be offline, not in the office, but in your college. They'll be visiting your college, okay? After how many days the mail for interview after technical assessment? So after technical assessment gets over, the list will be sent to your college, the shortlisted list, within a week. And then after 2 weeks, they'll be visiting your college. So totally, it can take like 2 to 3 weeks of your time. Okay. Okay, next question. Cognizant aptitude exam elimination round. Okay, Ayush, please answer your question. Like, please put your question in English. Okay. But Cognizant aptitude exam is not an elimination round. Okay. So aptitude plus technical together, that is round two, and that will be an elimination round. Okay, Ayush. Expected cutoff for CTS. So Darshana, expected cutoff for CTS will be like in communication, they'll be taking that cutoff also. Aptitude 30 question, 30 minutes, at least 18 question. Game based totally depends upon your fastness and the level you've reached. So for coding, at least one coding question, at least one query, and half of HTML, CSS or cloud MCQ. Okay, Darshana. The LTI technical interview, slowly you've gotten your results. You will be mailed regarding that. Okay, so you'll be receiving a mail, and that mail can take a week, 10 days, or 2 weeks. Okay, so it can be soon or there can be a delay. We can't say anything for sure with LTI Mindtree, because the process is kind of inconsistent and like not really fast. Okay. Okay. Kika Prime has asked, can I write code in C++? No, you can't write your code in C++, because you will be assigned a cluster and only that language you can choose. Okay, you can't write your code in C++. And please stop spamming, okay? Because I'm answering everyone's question and I'm not missing anybody. So I'll answer your question also, Kika Prime, okay? Don't spam. For cluster 2, where did I prepare cloud, ma'am? I belong to ECE student. Okay, so Darshana, so in my channel actually I've put a separate live session on cloud fundament, like cloud cheat sheet. So cloud cheat is actually available in my channel. You can go and avail that. But like not all of the like PDFs will be free. Some PDFs will be free, and like not all are free. If you want everything to be free, then you should consider becoming a member of this channel and support me. So all of this information is available in my profile. You can go and click on that. Okay. Tomorrow is your Capgemini interview. Give some tips. Okay, so with regards to Capgemini interview, okay, fine. So with regards to that, Jyoti, Tamatapur Jyoti. Okay. With regards to your Capgemini interview, so whatever you've mentioned in your resume, be thorough with that. Okay. Whatever projects that you've said, whatever technology you've mentioned, you'll have to be thorough on all part of that. Fine. And then so answer confidently. Fine. So like be confident. So, like your body language should exude confidence. Okay. And then I would just say that if you don't know something, like you can confidently say that, okay, I'll refer to that, I'll have to look into that, like that. So for a few questions, if you don't really have any idea, like there will be some topics like you can work around it and just say something related to that. So if that's possible, you can do that. But for some questions, you might not really have any idea. During that case, it's not wrong to admit that you have to refer to it. Okay, I just want you to keep that point in mind. But mostly try to answer something related to the point, the question they are asking. Okay. So like be confident, and then whatever coding questions or even technical questions they are asking, please do try to answer it. And like tonight, just revise everything. Okay, just revise like these topics. Okay, so all of these topics, try to revise these. Fine. So yeah. So for example, they'll be asking mostly on your favorite programming language and questions on that, uh, like uh, like like recent technologies talk on that, questions from that, your resume, projects. Okay, so just do a revision on that. Okay, fine. So I just wanted to tell you that. Okay, Jyoti, I hope that was understandable for you. Okay, welcome, Darshana. Important technical interview questions and answers PDF. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, so I'll consider doing that. Is it good to join LTI Mindtree earlier and takes 1 year to get offer letter? Okay, fine. Is it good to join LTI Mindtree? So I'll do some research on that and I'll let you know, let you people know. Okay, Vitrimaran and everyone who's asked regarding that, I'll do some research on that. So let me talk with some passed out candidates who are working in LTI Mindtree, and let me just put you on an update. Okay. Okay, with regards to interview, C sharp. That's why Anime World, like they've assigned you C sharp. So from your cluster, they'll be asking you the questions. Okay, okay, fine. So I just want you to know you should be really prepared, because for Cognizant you'll be having many, like at least 1 week for you to prepare. If you're not really familiar with C sharp, then I would suggest you have to learn C sharp. Okay, okay, because C sharp is very similar to Java only. Okay, fine. Anime World. So prepare for C sharp. So in my channel, I uploaded already a C sharp cheat sheet. If you want a basic understanding of C sharp, you can go and get that. Okay, fine. So I just want to get that point across. And then after you study that, you can try to solve some basic coding questions from that. Okay, for some coding cheat sheet, it's also available. And also I'll be putting some most commonly asked technical interview questions. You can practice from that Anime World. Okay. Okay. Okay, Darshana. 13 questions, correct chance for selecting next round. Okay, aptitude round is not an elimination round, Darshana. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. Like if you like for technical, you'll be definitely receiving a mail. 13 questions is okay, it's average. You can expect selection, but it also depends upon your technical assessment, how well you have done, and then also communication. Okay. Okay, Sai. So your test would have been auto submitted, so you don't have to worry about that. Hi, I'm just now senior channel. Immediately I subscribe to that. Please clarify, teach any paid course or internship you conduct. Please details about that. Okay, Gautam. So far, like I don't have any internships. Like I've not planned regarding that, and also regarding paid course. Actually, I'm still planning on that. Okay. So when I come up with it, I'll definitely let you know. And also, Gautam. So like for technical interviews, like I just recently announced it. Like so for technical interview, if you want to attend one-on-one mock interview with me, like I'll be conducting at rupees 99 only. So if you're going to attend technical interview or anything for any companies, you can avail this. So from this, I'll be conducting 2 technical interviews for you. So these technical interviews will be of duration 40 to 45 minutes. And then in the first technical interview, I'll be assessing you. I'll be giving you the points in which you should improve yourself. You can take those points, learn more, and the next technical interview with me, you'll come to know how well you're doing. Okay, like you can improve improve yourself, and you can like basically have a practice on that. So far I've planned only this. And also the next one is actually, if you go to my channel. Okay, fine. Okay, let me just click on this. Okay, so if you go to my channel, I hope the live is still on. Okay, so if you go to my channel and if you just click on this link, since you've asked Gautam, I'm just telling this. You can choose to become a member. Okay. So for this, actually, there are 4 levels: supporter, knowledge seeker, pro coder, and insider. Each of these will be getting some perks. A supporter will be getting these perks: loyalty badges, member only live chats, priority reply to comments, and all of these. And a knowledge seeker, like if you want member only videos, member only live streams, connecting with me on social media, early access to new videos. Okay, if you request me that, I'll be definitely doing that to you, and that will be the perk for a knowledge seeker. And for a pro coder, as you've asked, like advanced tutorials for you, code reviews for you, exclusive coding challenges just for you to become very good in coding. When I come up with the merchandise, I'll be giving you discounted merchandise. So since you asked about the paid courses and all, so through a member you can avail this. And then with respect to an insider, if you want to become like if you don't have any idea regarding which path you should choose, if you need some mentoring, you can avail this using insiders, like a member. Okay, and exclusive webinars just for your collaboration opportunities. You can go through this and you can have some idea. Okay. Okay, fine. So if you become a member also, all of the documents that I work with will be available free for you. Okay, Gautam. Okay. Spoken English through Tamil. Please just and learn coding in Tamil. Please register institution or YouTube. 2016 passed out, BCA, age 20, enter IT possible. Okay, so I'll put a like separate video on that. Okay, so like all of the suggestions. So for coding, I've planned to put a series. So in case of any other updates, okay, please do be tuned to my channel. I'll definitely help in that process also. This channel will be useful for you. Okay. Spoken English through Tamil. Actually, I was planning to do a spoken English series already, because I was planning to do like how to speak fluently in English, grammar series, and everything. So for that, you can refer to me. And for coding also, I've got some plans regarding that also. So you can just refer to this. Fine. Thank you so much for your question, Gautam. More details about mock interview. Okay, so more details about mock interview editorial. Okay, fine. So let me just put it in this way. So in this one-on-one mock interview, what I'll be doing is I'll be conducting you 2 mock interviews. Okay. In the first mock interview, so this mock interview, first one and the second one, this duration will be 40 to 45 minutes. And let me give you the syllabus. So whatever company is it, generally I'll be asking questions on all of this. If it is for Cognizant, cluster based questions on all of the CS subjects. I'll be conducting you the interview exactly how the interviewer conducts for Cognizant. Okay, all of the, like I'll be asking coding questions, these CS subjects, resume based question, projects, technologies mentioned in projects, like testing your communication skills, testing your cluster knowledge, your general knowledge, and everything. So from that, I'll be giving you some points to improvement if you have really any, if you're lacking in something, so you can really understand from that. And in the second mock interview, what I'll be doing is I'll be like making sure you improved on the parts in which you are lagging. So with these 2 mock interviews, you can easily come to know that in which part you're lacking, and you can improve also. This will be really useful for you. And this is how you can avail this. So in the description box, I've linked a Telegram group. You can join the Telegram group and you can message me from there. Okay, like you're interested for the technical interview, mock interview, and then my team will contact you regarding the like when can we schedule that. Okay, like the platform, mostly it will be Google Meet. Like it will be online only because we are all from different parts of India. And then the payment details and also everything. Okay, I hope you got an idea editorial. Okay, so cluster 1 set 7, are there any practice questions available? So like those practice questions I put like specifically for members. So some practice questions are available for cluster 1 itself. So like become a member and support me, and all of the documents can be availed for free. Okay. Okay, so Ayush, you'll have to wait for that. You'll have to wait for some time. Okay, okay, fine. So just wait 2 more days or like those period of time and we can see. Fine. Okay, to learn SQL Darshana, it won't take days, literally. Within 2 hours, you can learn SQL. It is very, very easy for you. SQL, it's very easy. So you just need to have some basic idea regarding DBMS, okay? But SQL generally is it's really easy. Just imagine a database table. Like data can be stored in the database in the table, and how do you access the data? Like have that one point in mind, and you can easily understand the MySQL part. So if you want to learn MySQL also, it's available. Like just go to my playlists, okay, and then you can go to the where is it, Cognizant all rounds. You can click on this particular playlist and you can look and you can see the MySQL cheat sheet is available. So everything that you need to know for MySQL, it is there. So you can definitely learn better. Okay. Okay, now let me just for the LTI Mindtree technical interview. So if you are preparing for LTI Mindtree technical interview, that is the shortlisting percentage was very like only like in some colleges only 20, like out of 100, for example, like 20 to 25% of people were only selected. So they shortlist only few people. In first round itself, that is the case. Mostly they got rejected because of spoken English, I guess. Okay, now let me just move over. And for LTI Mindtree, you will be mostly getting a mail like this. Congratulations on successfully completing the online assessment. Like you've been shortlisted and you'll be fine. Like it will be finalized, and you'll be getting a mail such as this. Okay. So about the date and time, and then what are all the steps that you need to follow, important points to note. It will be online, and the link for that. And you'll have to carry your ID cards, mark sheets, certificates, project models to showcase during. This is for LTI Mindtree, guys. Okay. So in case of delays or rescheduling, you will be notified, and also whatever happens, you should always contact your TPO. So if the interview has not gone per schedule, contact your TPO. Okay. So now for like LTI Mindtree, what I would suggest is like for CSIT and non-CSIT. Okay, what I would suggest is be strong with your self introduction. Okay, so this doesn't only apply for LTI Mindtree but also for Cognizant. You can take this for literally any service based company. Be strong with your self introduction, a few minutes of a self introduction, and then a favorite programming language. You just need to rate yourself based on that. Okay, and they'll be asking questions from that. You can expect DSA based questions, and I already told you before, computer science subjects, DBMS, computer networks, architecture, OS, SDLC, questions from your resume based questions, the projects that you've done, technology mentioned in the resume. So like the technology that you've used in the project. Okay, and also um, so what was the project about, how your team members did it, so what role did you play, how did you solve the problems, and all of those. And you can expect coding questions. They can even ask you to solve the coding questions, not DSA level coding question, but pretty basic to medium only, to really check your presence of mind at that situation. And some HR questions: are you flexible to work in any technologies, can you work in any shifts? Okay, HR questions like that. This is for CSIT. If you're from non-CSIT, then for LTI Mindtree and Cognizant or Capgemini or any company, if you're from non-CSIT, you just prepare everything that you would prepare as the CSIT does, plus your domain. You need to have some knowledge regarding your domain also. For example, if you take ECE, like they ask question from signals and systems, and then they also ask questions from digital signal processing, DSP. Okay, so you like the standard core subject for the particular department. Okay, you need to be prepared on that. So for computer science, it's obviously these core subjects. Okay, and apart from that, there are also many, but this is the standard one that they ask. For triple, if you take, they can ask question from like electrical machines, basic electrical circuits, and all of the concepts. So prepare for self introduction, programming language, DSA, CS subjects, plus your domain subject also. And resume based, pretty much everything is same, just include your domain based questions, subjects also. This applies for every interview out there. Okay, this is with regards to LTI Mindtree, I would say. So CSIT, non-CSIT, for non-CSIT they even ask why you're switching from non-CS to CS. So questions like that, question from your domain, so you need to cover all of that also. Okay, okay, fine. Okay, Gautam, um please speak Tamil, ma'am. I don't know English. And I'm 29, age 2016, password, basic graduate, career gap 9 years. Enter IT industry. In IT, how many people? Very pressure, night shift. Okay. Okay, so okay, since you asked to talk in Tamil, okay, fine. Okay. ஸோ லைக் இந்த பாயிண்ட் மட்டும் நான் தமிழில் சொல்லிக்கிறேன். என்ன அப்படின்னா, நைட் ஷிஃப்ட் இது டோட்டலி பேஸ்ட் ஆன் உங்களை எந்த ரோலுக்கு எடுக்கிறாங்கங்கிறத பொறுத்து. உங்களுக்கு நைட் ஷிஃப்ட் போக விருப்பம் இல்லைன்னா நீங்கள் ஜஸ்ட் சொல்லிடலாம், அந்த மாதிரி எனக்கு விருப்பம் இல்லை அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. ஸோ தென் தே ஒன்ட் டேக் யூ ஃபார் தட். ஸோ ஐடி இண்டஸ்ட்ரி இட்ஸ் நாட் ரியலி ரொம்ப ப்ரெஷர்லாம் கிடையாது. ஓகே, ஸோ எப்படி சொல்றது, நைட் ஷிஃப்ட் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு போட்டு வெரி ப்ரெஷர் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. ஆனால் கண்டிப்பாக ஒர்க் ப்ரெஷர் அப்படிங்கிறது எல்லா கம்பெனிலையும் லைக் கொஞ்சமாவது இருக்கும். Okay, fine. So, and then how to speak English fluency like you, how you improve English about your life, please clarify. Okay, I'll put it so like separate adula oru video podren. Okay, fine, Gautam. Okay, Cognizant result will come out. When Cognizant result will come out? So actually, so if all of your friends have also completed the interview, and like after that the company will actually send the shortlisted list to the college, and 2 weeks from that they'll be visiting your college. So you got like 2 to 3 weeks of time. Okay, okay. To everyone asking regarding the Cognizant result, how much will I get in hand for LTI Mindtree? Okay, so like regarding that in hand for LTI Mindtree, so it's LTI Mindtree, it's like 4 LPA. So in hand you'll be getting around like um 25 to 29, like 29 you'll be getting in hand, 29K I guess. That is mostly the amount since it's just 4 LPA. Okay, fine. Deepanshu, good and perform good in technical. Yeah, like catch up with technical round. Okay, and you can like you can compensate for that over here. Fine. So mostly your chances can increase, Deepanshu. Okay. Okay, I've chosen Java. I'm not that familiar with Python, but I've mentioned Python-based ML projects in my resume. What should I do? Will they dig deeper about the project? Okay. Okay, so okay, Dev. So for Cognizant, with respect to Cognizant, no. The thing is actually, with respect to Cognizant, you'll be like you'll be carrying the resume with you. Okay, so you can just still do edits on that, you don't have to worry about that. But if they take the superset resume with them, they can ask Python based ML projects, like if that happens, then yes, if you've mentioned that, they'll be asking. But mostly you'll be carrying your resume with you, you can edit it and you can carry a new one. also if you're not really confident about it. And like from that they'll be asking, but sometimes they even have it by their side for Cognizant. In that case, yes, they'll be asking. Capgemini, it is not off campus, Shweta, it's actually on campus. You're welcome, Gautam. Are there any higher packages available for LTI? Okay. For LTI Mindtree, actually they hire for 4 LPA only, but I'll do research on that. It's usually only 4 LPA, but let me just look upon that, okay? Okay, so the preparation PDF will be available in the description box after this particular session gets over, okay? Deepanshu, no, you can't code on, like, the thing is cluster 1 and 2. So if they assign you cluster 2, you'll have to code in Python. If not, you can code in Java. Based on the cluster that you're assigned, you can code, okay? And it won't be changeable and all. Okay, now let me just go over the resources that I have. Let me just start with DBMS. So with respect to DBMS, you need to know about from the basic parts. What is a database? What is a database and what is a database management system? Okay, so like some people don't even know the difference between that. What is database and what is DBMS? It is very basic, but we don't usually go to the basics, right? So try to understand that it's given over here. So what is database? It's just a collection of interrelated data, okay, and retrieve, insert, delete the data efficiently, and like it can be in the form of table, schema, views and everything. And then database management system, it's a software which maintains the database, fine. And DBMS allows us to create, like do these kind of functions, advantages, disadvantages, and the three schema architecture, okay, entity relationship diagram in DBMS. You have to know about all of these points, okay? What is attribute, what is this model, entity, difference between entity and attribute, different types that you have, because it is, these are all the basic, you need to know about this to understand keys and all, okay? So the relationship, you've got like one on one, one to many, many to one, and then notations of diagrams, what kind of notations that you have. Keys are very important. So keys, they definitely ask you questions from keys. Mostly, what is a foreign key, what is a primary key, difference between primary key and unique key, you can definitely expect that. So from DBMS, they mostly ask the basic question, what is DBMS, RDBMS, examples, difference between DBMS and file structure, all of those. Or they ask from keys, primary key, foreign key, all of these keys. And then they can also ask from normalization, okay? So what is 1NF, 2NF, 3NF, BCNF, 4NF, 5NF? Okay, so what is normalization and what are all the types that you have? Okay, so what anomalies, advantages, disadvantages, and definitely normalization. CSE people, just be thorough with this, okay? Even non-CSIT, but for CSIT they even ask from advanced concepts also, okay? Deadlock avoidance and all of these. And then starting with SQL, acid properties, it's like very, 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 very important, okay? Acid properties in DBMS. And then the type of, like, atomicity, consistency, isolation, durability, and all of these, DDL, DML, DCL, TCL. Like I've got a separate cheat sheet also, but this will also be useful. Views and all of these, and the joins, subquery, functions, okay? So you need to be prepared on this. This is the DBMS PDF. And then there's the computer fundamentals. So mostly from computer fundamentals, they'll be mostly asking from the um, what is it, maybe computer generations, but also from the memory part. So what kind of memories that you have, okay? Cache, what is cache memory? This is the most commonly asked interview question, what is a cache memory, okay? And then RAM, ROM, secondary memory, memory units, okay? You need to know about this operating system with regards to that, okay? This is with regards to computer fundamentals. And then let's go to operating system. They can even ask you questions on this, okay? So what does an operating system do? Process management, okay, activities, attributes, and then what are all the states? So this is very, very important. This you should know this, okay? different states of the process, operations, queuing. Okay, scheduling is very important, like the scheduling algorithms. It's round robin algorithm, first come first serve, shortest job, and all of these. Synchronization, asynchronization, semaphores. Okay, what is a semaphore? What are deadlocks? Okay, so you need to know about all of this. This is with regards to operating system. Okay, let me just see if you've got any queries. So for IBM interview rounds, okay. So if you would take any, okay, Lucifer, for IBM interview rounds, so I would suggest you to be prepared on your technical skill first of all. So like will be strong in something, right? You would have mentioned that in resume also. Be strong with that. Okay, all of the theory concepts, for example, Java, Python, or any language or any technology. Be strong with that, and you should be able to from any part of, for example, if you are strong in Java, and if they ask multi-threading, multi-processing, collections, and like questions from it, you should be able to answer it and be good in coding also, like even medium based coding, and also basic CS subjects. All of the CS subjects you should know, and the projects that you've done, and a good certification will also be useful, but it is not a problem. But still, what I'm trying to say is, like, be confident with the projects that you've done. Okay, and you should explain your projects well also. Okay, Lucifer. Okay, if you got a Python, like if you selected Python but got Java, means then I told you how to prepare from the start of this session. Please to follow that. Okay. Okay, with regards to IBM also, let me, like, you'll be mostly having an online assessment round, and then coding round, and then technical interview, HR interview. That is the basic round. Okay. Okay, Lucifer. Okay. Okay, MK for LTI Mindtree didn't result. That means you'll be receiving the results in the upcoming days. Many colleges have resulted it, like received it. You should be receiving it soon also. Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that also. Okay, and then the other parts. Okay. Okay, for LTI technical round, Aparna Lakshmi, what and also Sankalp Salunk. So for the LTI technical round, I've posted a separate video on that. Okay, okay, so you can go to my channel and watch that. And in the session also, if you rewind like 15 minutes back, I talked about what you should prepare. Okay, in the videos part. So in this like LTI Mindtree results, how do you prepare yourself for that? The resources are also I've mentioned in this session. Please do go and watch that again, and you can rewind and replay it again and watch it also. Okay, fine. Nasdaq 6 month internship or CTS. Okay, fine. Okay, Dave, Nasdaq 6 month internship or CTS. Okay, I'll have to look on what Nasdaq NASDAQ, like Nasdaq offers. Okay, okay, I'll look into that. Okay, I'll look into that and let you people know. Okay, all the PDFs. Okay, Vemula, I'll be sharing that at the end of the session in the drive link. Okay. Okay, so in this particular video, we saw about all of these things. That is, for the Cognizant technical interview, what you should be preparing. Okay, first you should concentrate on your cluster, resume based questions, CS subjects, coding, just a minute topics, and all. And then you should also be concentrating on like based on your cluster, like first importance to your cluster, and then to your resume. Okay, I talked about this also in the session itself. I've explained everything, and I also talked about the one-on-one mock interview. It is available at only rupees 99. So two mock interviews will be conducted. So first one will be 40 to 45 minutes. So in this I'll be conducting exactly how the interview will be conducting for you. So and then I'll be assessing you. And then second mock interview, So you can, like in the first itself I'll be telling you what points you should improve yourselves on, so you can improve yourselves based on that, and in the second mock interview you can do it, okay, and you can see the improvement also. It will be definitely be useful for you. So mock interview attending, that is very very important, okay. If you're interested, please do join the Telegram group, and then that's I've mentioned in the description box, and then you can message me in the Telegram group like you are interested for the mock, and my team will be contacting you regarding it, okay. So interview question series, so far we have covered Java and then the CS subjects. So Python and C# already cheat sheets are available, you can go on and see that. So I'll be just in the another session I'll be talking about commonly asked technical interview questions, okay. And I also talked about the LTI Mindtree, so how CSIT people and non-CSIT people should be preparing for it. So always be ready for self-introduction, and have confidence in yourselves, okay. I hope this was useful for you. Okay, any more question? Okay, fine. I hope this session was useful for you. um okay, so like I'll see you people in another session. Thank you so much for keeping this session very interactive and engaging. Thank you for all of your questions. Okay, so I'll see you people in another